Good evening, guys. Welcome to America. We should be racing at Sonoma today, but the track had bugs, so we are racing at Road Atlanta, which should be even more fun. So this is already qualifying. It's one long quali session. But the situation is that well, nobody had any practice apart from the last 2 hours after the track change decision has been taken. So it's gonna be a fun session where everybody will still be learning the limits. I hope things work. I have updated my audio settings because my mic was cutting me off yesterday, and it's quite frustrating that this keeps happening, but it should be better today. Hello, Joao. Be very sideways today. Yeah, it should be Sonoma. We all thought it was gonna be Sonoma until 2 hours ago, when some bugs popped out. So then we were like, either cancel, postpone, or just change the track. And we voted to change it to Road Atlanta for today. I keep mixing up Road America and Road Atlanta. Well, both are very good tracks. Missed the gear. I'm gonna be skipping some gears today because the ratios are so close together. The track limits are kind of a mere suggestion here. Straight from second to fourth to save quite some time with one upshift less. Left corner under the bridge. Wait, I don't even know which is the left corner under the bridge. Are there many bridges? I just know about this one. But I've been looking at the track, not above the track. That corner is so difficult. Ah, yeah, okay. Road America, I know what you mean. I'm just gonna carry on with this lap and practice the pit entry. Yeah, Road America, that bridge and under the crest, or over the crest into the left, yeah, that's one difficult corner. But also here, that turn 3 into 4, you just need to take a lot of curb, but then when you take the curb, it launches you into the air and the landing is difficult and it's all blind. Ah, I raced here in VC. I think this was the last race that I've done for a burst, or I don't even know what were we called. Yeah, it was just Bursty Sport with the Vanval. But the race went a bit wrong for us. So here's the pit entry, no pit speed limit. Use the grass and pray and try not to crash. Yeah, that's gonna be a source of quite a lot of lap time gain or loss in the sole pit stop in the race. Damage 78 seconds, yeah. Let's not do that in the actual race. Oh, this is so bright here. Maybe this is the bug with overexposure. And then it becomes less bright as I turn. Hi, Jim. Wait, I did the start, right? I remember I started the race and one guy completely dive bombed me from so far behind. No, that was at the restart, right? Yeah. Some people crashed in Sector 1 and then we had Code 80. And as Code 80 went away, somebody didn't break into the last chicane and just would have completely rammed into my side if I didn't go off. And then I lost 2 places. Was not a nice start. Driving the Vanval hypercar around here, it was one of the best sim racing experiences that I ever had somehow, for whatever reason, because the car is so bad. But for here, I think there were some tire updates. And then on the hard tire, the car suddenly started to click together and it was so good to drive. The rear's lock and then I just completely lose the car. Next lap. That Jesper ahead of me. I messed up.
Okay, so no toe?
No toe.
Okay.
But yeah, I will have another fast lap next lap, so not sure. We have to like brake a bit and get some space.
Yeah. Yeah, I have another fast lap as well. Oh, I'm starting my laps.
Yeah. Yeah, the track grip is very quickly evolving.
Yep.
Why did I lose 2/10 now? Thought I nailed the corners. Ah! Where is all the grip? Hopefully Jesper got a nice toe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The rear is just so much on the limit on the braking. Ah! Well, pit lane practice. That is brake bias. I don't want to change the brake bias. Or maybe I should one click forward. That lap from Devin is so fast though. Need more entries for the practice. Yes, Joao, I remember. It depends a lot on several things. I will have to see. But well, this week now has been probably the busiest of the whole year. It could get even busier, but well, let's see. It got dark. Is my monitor on max? It is. Well, yeah, there has been surely a lot of content produced by me this week. And I was almost starting to think about doing the Imola race instead of this, because this was almost cancelled as the Sonoma had bugs. And then I would maybe have taken Lambo around Imola. Oh well, next time. I would probably get way more views for that, but cannot just cancel a championship race like this. And this is really good fun. Where am I losing that time? I need to check the replay maybe. I went into third gear instead of fourth. Now I'm gonna lose 1/10 on the upshift. Really good exit from here. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's one way to cross the line at the Road Atlanta. Three tenths of P1. I think I can gain those 3/10, but it's gonna be surely not easy. My sector 1 was quite messed up. And then 1/10 with the correct upshift. Yeah, I think it's doable. And then I just hope that Brown is killing his tires much more in the long run and using a lot more fuel. Wait, I got blue flag, but yeah, I guess he was off track before. Virtual Endurance Championship is gonna be fun. I hope the McLaren 720 is kind of good. Well, we will make it good. Cannot take too much of that apex curve because it rolls the car over. Straight to fourth. It was a couple of milliseconds, but now suddenly the delta will go up. Nice. Oh no. Unlucky traffic. I have left so much room, but still caught up with him. Bonk. Actually, I forgot that I don't necessarily need to move hands too much away from it because it's a round wheel rim, so it cannot hit you from any angle if you just do this. Direct drive problems. Good evening, Marvin. Joao, you can't make the car turn without sliding. I don't think I have ever driven it on the new tires. I've done some laps on Long Beach, but that's about it. No idea about what BOP it was. I hope my mic is loud enough, because this car is screaming quite a lot. And I think I'm screaming over the car. Mic is good, thank you. So I know I have 3/10 in hand here. Just need to carry it through. There is a nice clear track ahead. Looks to be really important to really cut that curb on the inside. Here I really need to carry second gear into the hairpin. Otherwise the rear just handbrakes. So 2/10. Come on. Almost. I will increase the decibels a bit. Yeah, because the cars, like the volumes are just so inconsistent between cars, and you think I can cut last left corner. Yeah, probably I can. The curb is very flat. So, let's see. I can do it like this and like this. And now it should be better. So, radio check 1 to 3. I need to give revs up before radio check. I can barely hear myself, even it's screaming V8. Bit more on the headset. I think it should be fine. Yeah, I think my whole mic settings got messed up when I changed the cable, and I just increased the decibels, but in the end that was not good enough. The whole noise detection and everything like that, like it was thinking that half of my words were noise, so it was filtering me. And it's so annoying because I really worked hard on getting it to all work, and then suddenly nothing works anymore. But oh well. Still just a beginner in the streaming. Loud and clear, copy, copy. But yeah, let's see. I need to find those 7 milliseconds. Yeah, I guess this has to be cut. Ah. Have a fast car behind. Not much road ahead. This corner is so weird. On the entry I battle the rear not to lose it, and then at some point something just switches and the front tires stopped doing anything. It feels like the only thing you can do is keep the rear slide for a longer time or not use all track on the left side. But let's see how much the real road keeps evolving. Still half an hour to go of this quali session. Marvin, this is basically like a series, historic road, no, how is it called? HRSC, historic road racing championship or something like that. No, it's historic. I need to check later, I forgot. I think the C stands for community, so it's just like a series. It was 7 races season and this is round 7. No grip. And these tires are way too grippy. Then the grip is very erratic. It's a very good mod, but it's not one of the best. Like it has the usual RF2 problems, like too much grip, and you can slide it too much or lean onto the tires a bit too much in some places, or like the rear randomly snaps like crazy and then you need to monitor or like use the rear slide a little bit instead of driving it like a normal car, but it's good fun. Certainly a refreshment for all the modern GT3s and F1 style or hypercars or whatever. Just need something different now and then. Joao, I actually did. Bouncing off the limiter, but I tried third gear before and gained absolutely nothing. I think I broke too early and lost all the gains. Ah, yeah, Marvin, I can imagine. If I didn't race this, I would probably have taken the Lambo tonight at Imola. Cut a lot. Ah, too much grass. Ah, and now I'm missing a little bit of fuel. Couple of more runs to go. Hi Luis, I use SimuCube, yes, SimuCube 2 Pro. And yeah, it's pretty simple for the LMU settings. Because in LMU, basically, I didn't really change anything. Well, I don't remember adjusting any settings for the past 3 months. I use like 0.5 to 0.65 multiplier in LMU. But in the profiler I have... So in True Drive I have 75% gain. So like 90 Newton meters. And then... I can double check it later. Like just couple of percent of damping and friction, just so that the steering wheel is not spinning uncontrollably when I'm not driving. I think I have that force reconstruction on 1, I think the lowest one apart from 0. Yeah, it's possible to abuse the track limits a lot. Still there is stewards, so people could protest me for going crazy off track. To stay kind of clean. You did 31.5 with Lambo, that's quite alright. Yeah, I really wanted to see if there is any chance to improve the setup in the Lambo to be anywhere close to the Peugeot. So close to P1. It feels like the tires require a little bit of something. Like, they're not the fastest immediately. Although, I don't really know. I think they are fastest when they're coldest and least inflated. But still, the balance is some... Oof, wow, FFB is shaking me. It feels like the balance itself kind of improves in second and third lap. Yeah, the curb still hooked me a little bit too much, so felt like I lost those 19 milliseconds. Yeah. Well, fuel for another attempt. I think the track cuts are completely turned off here, so The rules are that curbs are still part of track, so either white line or the curb, so I need to at least attempt to obey that. Big neutral steering in this car, yeah. Well, on the entries, the rear is going crazy. The Delta died. Try to cut. Nah, not gonna work. Uh-oh. Bye, tire. Looks like the Barracudas are not that fast around here. They were extremely fast in the last few rounds. Lime Rock and where did we race? Mont Tremblant and I'm so old, I keep forgetting where we raced. Watkins Glen. But here they are quite off pace. Hi Azedin, yeah, this is SimiCube 2 Pro. Alex, there is like, well, depends what you mean. There is a championship standings, but you need to be in Discord, like it's this historic racing something community Discord. And there is like a Google Drive with all the results. And there is also official stream. But it's not really watched a lot. Ay, ay, ay. Somehow survived, but I lost 10th. Oh, I gained a lot on the upshift somehow. Gonna be close for P1. Ah, complete mess up. Lost the gears. Yeah, I figured out it's way faster to go from first to third over that last corner than first to second and then third, but I'm not used to shifting from first to third, so keeps going out of gear sometimes. Well, still time to be gained. Actually, okay, yeah. This is the feature that I currently have with RF2. If I click on a different window, the game freezes for 15 seconds. It will unfreeze. Yeah, there we go. I just need to hold the brakes. But I can quickly show profiles, offline, edit. Is that visible? This doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I hope it's... And then you guys can... it's frozen again. You guys can revert the stream and check back. But it's not really like any big science behind it. I never really spent a lot of time doing it. I actually copy-pasted most of the settings from the current P1 guy, Mr. Braune. But it seemed good enough to allow me to win some important races in the past, like Le Mans Virtual and so on. So I deem it to be good enough. Marvin, I tried active pedals once. I tried them at Maastricht at Simformula Europe Sim Expo this January. And I got seriously confused by the experience. Because it felt like they just didn't care. Like I felt absolutely nothing. The only thing I felt was rumbling from the engine or like road texture on the throttle pedal, but I didn't really even try doing anything with the brake. Like the car just didn't lock up because the brakes were supposedly too weak. Like they just didn't bother bringing some current track combo that would really highlight their pedal. I was really surprised by Simicube there. So I cannot say anything. Like it was just a pedal. This is so physical. I should wear gloves. I never wear gloves for this style of races, where you just have a nice round wheel rim. But these curbs are absolutely smashing the suspension. Alex, it's well, 75% in true drive means like 19 Newton meters, but then it's hard exactly to say how many Newton meters I actually have. Like I never really have clipping, which means that I never go really close to 19. But probably I use, like in an average corner, it's like 8 to 10. Well, that's one big death for him. Another big death behind in the mirror. Guess that guy's on a lap. Yep. Yeah, I thought of the wrist wrap, but it's different with the round wheel rim somehow. Because in the Formula rim, like the angles, when you do this, like the wrists got very like stretched or compressed, so it helps to have like some stabilizer, because I sometimes then have quite some pain in the right wrist especially, but it never happens with this wheel, so I tend not to use it. And about the sim gloves, well, the best ones that I have for now are from Tuatara. I liked the first gear here. I liked the Feel gloves, the first version, the most of them all, but then they destroyed their design and now they are much worse, in my opinion. Maybe quality is better, but the feeling is a lot worse. I'm not doing this with my wheel, like the car is absolutely shaking me out of a good position. I think this suspension on the car is quite extreme. Like I can go one lap through there and just leave the wheel rim and you will see what it does. Alex, I missed your messages from before. There is commentators, yes. I think it's this Genesis Extreme, I think that's how their channel is named. And they stream some ACC races as well. Oh no, where is the gear? Quite a loss of delta now. I lost a lot of delta by attacking the apex early. This is just not working. The first 3 or 4 corners are so difficult. It's a big MX-5. Potentially. That makes me think it's been quite a long time since I've driven the most popular MX-5s in sim racing, namely the iRacing Cup. What's it called? MX-5 Global something. Nice line. Looking good. Sliding. I think I lost the rear into that chicane in the end. Yeah. Out of fuel. Okay, one last run. But there is time, there is surely time. On the track. Just have to keep it together. No, Joao, I have not tried the new MX-5 mod. I have tried one MX-5 mod like 2 years ago and it was horrendous. Flag, but I think that car is abandoned. Or maybe not. Still on a lap. Should have decreased FFB. I can already feel the muscles a little bit in the shoulders. At least the race is not gonna be that long. It's should be roughly 1 hour and a half. That's engine blown. Or actually, he has probably closed up the radiator. He's just smoking. Blue flag is fine because the guy is not on a lap. I was ready to crash him into the rear, but luckily he moved over. Come on. Let's go! But one more lap. That was very rough landing. Oh, okay. That's quite of a workout. Is Devin on a lap still? I mean, I could do another run, but I feel like I will never improve. There is still like some time running, laying here and there, but it's just gonna be unrealistic to go for it, and also I need to rest a little bit before going into race, so I'm just gonna wait and see. Oh, Jesper is improving. Very sideways. So I will just cautiously practice the pit entry one more time. Ah, Oscar, you are still... Ah, you are not going out again. And this is an off-roading vehicle. Oops. Like back in the days, if there was a gravel shortcut, they would have used it. There could have not been too strict rules in the US 50 years ago. So this is the pit entry. That was a good one. Uh-oh. Really, he nailed it. He's taking that much curb, but he messed it up. He messed it up. He has one more attempt. He's off-roading much more than I am. Third gear, interesting. Although he has around 40 horsepower more, I think, with the Camaro compared to my Firebird. But I have less weight. He gained that much time. Oh well. Can just wait. I think he cut that curb over the crest like crazy. Oh, he messed up that entry. Wait. Yeah. And now I cannot click drive anymore. So I just need to wait without the delta. He messed it up. He messed it up. But is it still an improvement? It does not improve. He had 3/10 on me. Is it... session is moving. I think he... Yeah, look at this. Well, it's easy to gain 3/10 like this. This would be deemed a cut, probably. I have to give him the congratulations for finding the best line. Okay. Well, time to jump into the briefing. Don't forget about the briefing, Jesper.
Yeah, I'll try not to forget the briefing.
It's now.
Yeah, okay.
See you there.
But I have to finish my lap, you know.
Yeah. Well, you have finished your lap.
He should be fine. Yeah, he's in. Okay. He's in the channel, so either way. Let me quickly get the document. We have a little bit of more time this time because Mr. Costello is also just finishing another broadcast, so he's jumping from side to side. But yeah.
So we are waiting here for the briefing. As we are requested.
Okay, so 2 people are still missing. Also, just quickly, Daniel, I hope you left after the session skip because I think it might have reset your quali time if you quit before quali was complete. So yeah. Either way, I'm gonna quickly get the briefing underway. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for attending. I apologize once again with the last-minute impromptu track change. Again, this won't be a problem for the next series because on there we have modded tracks from people that I know we can trust, namely the guy who's also making the mod that we're using at that point. And ISI tracks and, well, Thunderrod, which is also made by pretty much a professional in track modding. Thank you very much, anyway, for appearing for the Backstraight Airfield 140 at Road Atlanta. It'll be 55 laps of racing, 1 manual formation lap as usual. We will start filing up double file after turn 7. This is down here at the start of the Backstraight. Yeah, lapping as usual, you know, it's multi-class rules. Faster car has the responsibility to make the safe pass, but the slower car, please guys, you know, stay predictable. And, you know, especially if you have like a damaged car or something, or if you're noticing that the other car is catching up quite a lot, you know, don't try to race them excessively. It's just making it more dangerous for everyone else, and
RMB.
yourself included. Track limits here are enforced by the in-game system. We won't have any like special rules like back at Watkins Glen, mainly because we usually have gravel or grass right next to the curbs and next to the track. And orange zone, as usual, is entirety of lap 1 and the pit lane for the whole race. Pit lane, once again, no speed limits and stuff. We will just have it as usual. You know, you guys know this by now. And of course, the last race of the season as well. Then specific for this round, pit's exit line will be enforced. So as long as it's, you know, basically like with the street rules with lines on the road, as long as it's a concurrent, like a completely like straight through line, don't cross that. Like when it starts going, you know, dotted line, then you can start crossing it. But obviously try to still stay on the right side of the road. But yeah, you know, I don't think I have to explain why with cars coming with far faster pace. Carrying on with a broken car, I mean, the main person why I had to specify that is not racing anymore anyway. But yeah, don't go at full speed with a broken car. You know, you're just endangering yourself and others, you know. And if you actually do carry on with a broken car, refuse to repair it because you don't want to lose time and all that stuff, you know, can have race ban, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, also, you know, make sure that you're racing with working equipment. Disconnect. It's not a car reset button. You obviously lose a lap or two anyway at this point because the lap is short enough for that. It's not a quick repair. And you guys know this already by now. Then track map here, you know, it's the modern layout. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the historic layout because it just simply doesn't exist yet in R-Factor 2. That's something that I'm hopefully looking at working on in the next 1 to 2 years. So maybe we can see it. And yeah, in the end, thank you very much, Daniel Herlock and Jason Field, you know, for being interested in this series that you're doing a guest start. I appreciate it, and hopefully for the next series, you'll be there as a full season starter as well. If you feel up for driving slightly older cars at, well, slightly longer circuits. And yeah, briefing is basically concluded with this. Are there any questions? My lap time did get wiped and I was 5th. I'm not 100% sure whether it kept it. Like, did you disconnect before qualifying ended? Because like if it only did in warm up, then I mean, like right now it's warm up, so like it'll only show the current session standings, right? And since no one did a lap yet, you know, it can't show the lap time from qualifying. So yeah, if you disconnect it in warm up, it should be fine. Then you should still have your 5th starting slot.
It'll keep the standings from any qualifying lap unless the car was changed.
Yeah, so it should be fine then. Take it from our developer. I see Mr. Bayer was typing. Is that a question or? Okay, gotcha. Right. One last thing I'm just saying this like it's only like a general rule of thumb because we had this for the entire season. Don't type in chat in qualifying and race sessions, please. We only had one case of that so far the entire season, so I was a bit surprised that we had 7 cases of it in qualifying just now. And yeah, but basically like it'll always stay like this in any event and any series that we're hosting. So yeah, please make sure to remember that it's mainly there so the guys that are still racing, the guys and girls, that they don't get distracted by the pop-up and all that stuff, since you'd obviously want your quiet as well when you're trying to concentrate on running on the limits. Other than that, yeah, pay attention when lapping and getting lapped, have fun, and let's end the season nicely. You're all dismissed and you can just enjoy warm-up now.
Thank you. All right. Yes, Oscar, indeed. I figured out that the gears are really weird.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what are we doing for the race?
We are racing.
Nice.
We are fuel saving. I don't know. Let's see what Devin does. Did you see his line through turn 4 curb?
No.
Well, most of the car was on the grass and the 2 wheels on the left were barely on the curb. He gained like 3 tenths on me.
Wow.
Yeah, you can just like use it. And as Nico said, no extra penalties for it.
Okay. I'll just use the full potential of the track. And a little bit more.
Yeah, just stay alive, please.
I mean, there's no barriers I can touch on lap 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it would probably be good if you told me the target, what I need to do.
2.83.
2.83. Let me just practice that.
It's gonna be difficult, or like, not difficult, it's gonna be different in the slipstream, of course. And then maybe
Yeah.
Devin will try to overtake me and so on. Let's see.
Well, it'd be good if he does try to do that.
Yep,
I mean,
good for you.
ew. I don't have much expectations. I just don't want to drive 2 hours alone again.
Yes. Well, the race is
And
gonna be hour and a half, so...
Alright, so 1.5 hours alone. Oh,
Hello, Nicolini. Yeah, the gears, like I had to put so long first gear that I have now issues with driving away from the box. Luckily there is just one pit stop, and I don't think... I'll just like slide the clutch like crazy until 100 kph, and luckily there is no clutch damage simulation in RF2, so I can get away with it. And yeah, Joao, it's crazy. Like it's difficult to drive across that turn 4 apex curve, but it's even more difficult to drive around it because the rear just decides that it will stop gripping. Thank you, Oscar. Good luck to you as well. Quite a long warm-up session. I'm already warmed up. For the upcoming seasons with HRSC, I need to lobby a little bit to make the race schedule a bit more, how to say, streamer friendly. But well, actually I don't think there is anybody who really needs 10 minutes of warm-up between quali and the race. Okay, well, I guess this is our new racing line. Don't particularly like this rev limiter bouncing in second gear. Maybe I will short shift a bit. Yes, Joao, exactly. I need to learn a new corner. It's so silly, but I mean, this is how it was back in the days, right? There was no real track limits, like, you just took what was faster. And then after quali, maybe sometimes a guy was 3 seconds per lap quicker, and then they all figured out that he's doing 1 corner less than others, so suddenly the track had 1 corner less. Maybe I should use second gear in the race trim now, as it's slower. Ah, pain. Who's that behind me? I guess that's Devin. Tried my best, but he's just closing in, which means he's burning his tires like crazy. Ah yeah, track limits is the wall. I mean, if you make a track that promotes cutting, then you should expect cutting, or like you should make it legal. I'm missing the radar from LMU. It's so much easier to cut it like that compared to trying to actually do the corner. Oof. Bonked him a bit. Must not do that in the race. There's the power deficit becoming apparent. Do I want to do side by side here in the race? Ah, oof, ouch. Luckily we do that now. Oops. I need to check what happened there. It's not the best place on track to stop the car, but anyway. 4 minutes of warm-up remaining. Ah, that was Mr. Nicholas. Yeah, the cars are really long. And these cars somehow behave very weirdly when touching, like very easy to like have some big moment happening from a small touch. Why is it not showing him? Ah. Ah, he did it himself. Kind of. Yeah, let's not do that in the actual race. Yes, Jim, I know, or like, in theory I know, but I never really thought of it. I never really used any radar kind of software or like app in RF2 ever. So I never thought I really need it. But in LMU I am realizing how good it is. Especially with lack of any peripheral, like side-to-side vision that you would normally have in racing cars. Oh, okay. It's that gravel. Sometimes it just sucks you into the ground. And yes, Nico, exactly. Like the physics on this car is so strange. I think it would be good, but the tires just have way too high grip multiplier. Should just divide it by 2 and then it would be more reasonable. I think for open wheelers it's not really needed to have a radar app because everything just happens so fast that you're not really going side by side that much, or like you cannot rely on radars. But for cars like this would be worth it. Yeah, I will think of it. One minute and a half to go. I guess we are waiting. I don't want to celebrate yet. I hope I eventually will celebrate. Ah, that's a nice wall. From 1998 onwards. Not sure if you can see it from the camera, but anyway. I think I'm gonna struggle through that curb a bit. Maybe it's not gonna be as consistent as Brownie will be doing it. Fear that he's gonna just go full push, full crazy from the start onwards. I kind of prefer to take the start a bit smoother and then wait for the tires. I mean, wait for the tires, whatever that means in RF2, like to slowly increase the pace. Is Hani alone dominating the Imola special event or what? Alright.
So good luck.
Good luck.
I can do PayPal if I should take out Devin. let me know.
Well, you know about the prize pool and so on, right?
No.
Yeah, exactly. There is no prize pool.
Then okay, I won't.
You try to overtake him and then save fuel and try him not to overtake you back and so on.
But I want some fun as well.
Yes. Well, the real prize here is good side-by-side racing. Right?
Okay. All right.
So it's manual procedure, so it's gonna be slow start now. Max speed now is 100. Thank you, Marvin. Ahani doing his first hypercar race. Ah yeah, he was just doing GTEs before. And maybe some LMP2s. I've not seen him race for like 2 years or so. Yes, Joao, exactly. You know, the Discord text under the name of the admin of this league or this series, it reads something like what is it, like esports is like radioactivity, it kills me from inside or something like that. So he doesn't want to make esports, he wants to make friends with good quality historic online races. And well, esports kind of made me able to buy food and so on, which is nice, but at the same time I really appreciate leagues like this, where it's not about going full crazy just to win the esports money. Even though I appreciate some esports money now and then as well. Lights on. And maybe already select potential strategy. Get ready for this. Auto clutch, I think it doesn't make any difference. I think I have it on. So I can control the race start from, I think, from this bridge to the like bottom of the hill there. So when should I go? He's already going for it. Oh, Jesper. All survived the start. Let's see how messed up my top speed is. And that upshift to longer fourth is initially hurting me, but then when he has to upshift it's a bit better. Ah, that's alright. If I nail the hairpin exit every lap, I'll be alright. Just touched the deadly gravel. He's too close now. And Jesper is right behind him. Got hooked into the curb. Jesper, you want to go for him?
No, no, just go.
Ay, ay, ay. I think my gears are not good. Yeah, I think I have messed up my gears a little bit for that
Yeah, I
acceleration
think so.
zone.
Yeah, I got a little bit surprised there.
What am I doing? Well, grass is faster than the road, so understandably we're using the grass. I think cuts are on Joao, but they are just so lenient. I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh. Jesper was fully sideways as well. Imola cuts, yes, Jay. Very resembling of that. This lap the curb pulled me a bit off track. Oi, 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 oi. He could not avoid my rear. Just losing so much on the upshift that... Ooh, he's smoking! Too little cooling for him. Oh, Jesper on the inside. Nice move. Big battle. Oof. Devin is going full in. Well, that's convenient. Although it would be more fun to be watching the battle from behind.
I got you.
Okay, now I can lift and coast for 2 laps and then you both are on my rear again. They're both off, oh no. I'm going off as well, looking at the timing. Marvin, yes, 1 box. The more I save fuel, the easier it will be. Although the refueling is very fast here. What did you guys do there?
Bonking. I think we both have damage.
Looked like last lap of the race kind of battle.
It was. We were having fun.
Well, I need both of them still in the race to
He
have
can
fun.
brake so late, it's insane.
Yeah, he's good on the straights and the braking zones.
Yep.
Is your steering wheel straight?
Almost straight. But now I'm gonna get passed by flying.
Ah, yes.
Nah, he's staying behind actually. Oscari.
Kind of heavily underdriving the car now, but the thing is that if you push these tires, they will go above 200 Celsius and then thermal drag will happen. So if I have the gap as I have now, I prefer to just go a bit slower and then have faster tires. But I have already lost half a second in this lap. Have to go faster. And this is so silly to fly over that curve, but well, they allow it, so. I'm gonna need a physiotherapist after this race. My shoulders will be absolutely destroyed. I'm looking at the gap now, like as soon as I upshift to 4th, or like after he upshifts to 4th, things are fine. Like when I upshift to 4th, I lose a tenth and a half, and then when he upshifts, then suddenly it's alright, so... My gears are not that bad, but it's easier for him to come closer into the slipstream. Worst place to have traffic. Well, I mean, okay. I cannot stay behind you, dear lapped car, because I'm gonna be eaten alive. Yeah, the guy just didn't move over. Well, Joao, we had some fun with lapped traffic. I mean, it's different rules here, like street justice. Not sure if blue flags existed back in the days. I just tried not to kill him, but in the end I tried not to be killed myself. Nice exit. I'll get a bit of slipstream. Oh, that's awkward. Ah! Devin! Oh no! What a fight! Devin seriously just went 3 wide there. Luckily Jesper backed out of it. Traditional RF to hairpin line. The rear being loose on the entry. So you're correcting the rear, but at the same time you just need to turn in, so... And trying to correct the slide and turn in at the same time. Not easy. So much engine braking, even in second gear. But maybe Devin has cooked his tires a little bit. I went to third gear instead of fourth. Maybe he cooked the tires and now he cannot get a good exit out of the hairpin. That's good for me. Devin is close enough for a move now. Missed the gear. Luckily there was no reverse. Ay, 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 ay. Despite losing the lead, the strategy is looking good, I think. Oh yeah, he's got no more mechanical grip. He's got the power though. What a racing. Good old bump draft. Hooked the curb in the wrong way. There is just no consistent line through there. Just survival. While trying to hit all the apexes. Come on, fourth gear. That was a nice exit, and I did absolutely the same thing as last lap, but gained 2 tenths compared to that. I'm having so much more mechanical grip now. I mean, saying mechanical grip as if there is anything else in the car of this era, but my tires are so much better than Brown's. Where is my braking performance now? Ah, they're going for it through there. Too much sliding again. Turned in on me a little bit and I just had no more grip to react to it. Oof. Ay, 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 ay. Getting absolutely destroyed by the luck with the back markers. Where are they going? For white, let's go. Jumping there. And beautiful flames. Yeah, shame that RF2 does not simulate evolving conditions off track. It simulates evolving rubber, but not evolving grass or gravel.
Devin is toying with us.
He seems to have no tire grip remaining.
Yep.
He got pulled into the curb. Come on, upshift. There we go. He's still got so much power. Look at that. But I will use it to save the fuel. Yeah, Joao, I don't know how to make reels out of such race. It would have to be 1 hour reel. But surely this is some quite nice content, right? Barely holding onto the steering wheel. Bonk. Just got surprised by how much he has to slow down at the apex.
And we do a fuel check over the line.
Yeah, I have 16 liters now.
I have 16, 15. He's smoking.
Yeah, I'm smoking. Diving very sideways. Oof. Smoking is slightly worrying. More unlucky traffic, although we navigated. Yeah, that traffic could have gone very wrong.
I was close to dying. The gravel sent me weird in towards the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete, I will have to think of many real titles, I suppose. First, I need to somehow finish this race in a respectable position. I went for fourth gear by mistake. Risky move around the outside of the left car, but I had to do it. He upshifted.
Idiotic traffic. Two that blocked me.
Yeah, there is not really any rules about it.
Like, yeah, but come on. Like,
Yeah, I know. Is Devin boxing? Not yet. You could potentially go for an extra lap, I think.
yeah, I can do another.
I can do one more, but not two. Maybe you can do two. Not sure.
Okay. I cannot do two.
Okay.
How much fuel do we need in the stop?
76.
76?
Yeah.
But that's with fuel saving again, right?
Bit less fuel saving.
Okay. What's target then?
.9, I think.
Okay.
The issue is that maybe we have shared pitbox. But we can try side by side. scared by his early braking again.
I'll probably get behind some of the slow guys into the pit. Would be my luck.
Would probably change all 4 tires, to be honest. Or maybe not. It's gonna be more fun if I don't. Ah, we don't share, okay.
I overshot it, obviously.
Here.
And now it's taking too little fuel again, I think.
I didn't change 2 tires. Looks
I'm
like
changing
you're
4
gonna...
tires.
Okay, you're gonna both catch me. Car is gonna feel terrible in the first 2 laps as the left side tires are new and the right side old, but I saved 10 seconds with this. Is Devin behind me? Ah, Devin went for the 2 wheel change as well. But he refueled much more. Looks like you're the only one on fresh tires. Let's see how the strat works.
I need to catch a lot.
You will. Then obviously if I battle with Devin, then Jesper will catch us. Very easy. Is there one dear person in the chat who has a calculator with himself? I would appreciate very much a fuel check over the line. So it's going to be like 24 laps now. So let's see how much fuel we have. So I will need... Let's see over the line, I think 60... 69.7. 69.7 divided by 24, please. .875 copy. Perfect, thank you. So I was right on the target now. Feels like Devin doesn't really have too much of a pace advantage over me at this point. See what the fuel usage is now. 2.86. Okay. Yeah, I can easily do this without big lifting. So thank you guys again for the triple check. Just thinking, like, how many right-hand corners are there? Not really many, right? And the ones that are right-hand, quite slow, so it's... the right side really doesn't get used too much. Yes, Nico, it is massive fun. Well, when you drive it for long, you will see some issues that it has, but overall it's still like great fun and like a very nice contrast to everything else that we normally race. It just has too much grip for that era. Devin is gaining now. I still should have a bit more grip, right? At least on the right hand side tires, which we didn't change. But this car in combination with this track works really fine if you overlook the track limits a bit. Well, too much grip is relative, right?
Oh, Sky Road.
What did he do? Just a mistake?
No, he rolled the car.
Ah, rolled the car. Where?
Many flips.
Oh no.
Like where the wide exit is.
Ah, yeah. Oof.
Like he made a mistake on entry and then I think he hit the gravel wrong and it flipped. Like he caught some track surface.
Oh yeah, on the exit, it's so easy to do something like that. Oh dear. Yeah, I caught that gravel in practice once. It just shot me straight into the wall. Well, I mean, something is like just the grip multiplier, and then another thing is how it behaves on the limit. And on the limit, it feels and behaves very, very slidey, but at the same time, it's still pulling quite a good force. Again, went into third gear instead of shifting straight into fourth. And this car on the limit is very, very slidey.
I don't think I'm catching fast enough.
Yeah, you would need a bit more than half a second per lap. I thought that should be easy. But not many right-hand side corners, right?
Nope. So you have new tires on the left only?
Yes. How was DNF? Oh, unlucky. He was having such a nice race. Oscar, that was tough luck. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, I suppose. I guess you hit that patch of gravel on the exit of that corner, right? Which just pulls you into the road. Every lap we reach that corner, I'm scared over that curb. Slide like directly into that gravel, just like a little bit extra slide, and the rear right can get bogged into it, but there is no other racing line.
How much fuel do you have left?
50.7.
50?
Yes, how much you have?
55.
Oh, okay.
So you're telling me I don't have to save?
I took 76, no you don't have to save.
Alright, I have fuel for 19 laps, and I guess there's only 18 left?
Yeah.
Okay, that's saving then.
traffic was kind of lucky. One 8 seconds of damage repair. Oh, that's very, very rough. Big slide. It's becoming turn left to go right simulator. Ah well, Oscar, I should be the good teammate and tell you that Jesper is actually struggling on streaming. Maybe both. Jesper is actually streaming on Twitch, so you can actually visit him and tell him directly, so he will have a couple of more views. Well, one more view at least. We're kind of trying to start streaming together, although I had way more time to him compared to him to invest into this. And I'm just on YouTube and he's just on Twitch. We try to see how it goes. Too much curb pulled me very close to that gravel. Devin still has the outright, what's the word, outright pace. Oh, Devin with a mistake. So breathing space. Well, Jesper is still kind of quickly catching us. I think it's right on the limit. of the three-way for the P1 battle in the last lap. Maybe he's like 1 or 2 seconds too far, but if Devin has one look at me, then he will be on our rear with a lot more grip. 13 more laps. Jesper has a bug. I know the feeling. Had a couple of races in the past where half of the race I was just waving around with my hands trying to kill the mosquito or the fly. Is he going? So confused by that sliding that I went almost off myself. Bit wide. No, 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 no. Okay. Close to the gravel. Yes, Alex, indeed. And you just cannot know if the sliding will stop before the gravel or on the gravel. Luckily it stopped just before. Well, thankful for him to move away, but if only people one day stopped kind of brake checking when trying to let people through. I mean, I knew what he was trying to do, so I just floored it and expected that the gap would still be there, and it was there, but yeah, not the best thing to do when trying to let people through, to back out of throttle in the middle of acceleration zone. Less way off the racing line. No, 46, 10 laps to go exactly. The fuel is right on the target. And Devin is really struggling for pace around the start-finish straight. I think the last corner is just about flat out for the Pontiac, but for Devin's Camaro it's not really flat. Then turn 1 is the perfect... Again, they survived. Turn 1 is the perfect corner for Pontiac because it's the fastest when it comes to braking in a curved line. Why is that curb so inconsistent now? Lost a whole second. I mean, I could try to focus more, but not sure if that's doing anything, because I just don't understand how that curve should behave. Yeah, the championship is sealed, so it's just for the win. But, I mean, it was not any special crazy hard championship because most of the top people skipped some races. Well, I skipped one as well, but like Devin skipped more than half of them, Jesper skipped more than half of them. Oskari was gone for several races. There was this Branek Gudricki guy who was also very fast but stopped racing midway. Then Mr. Southpaw Racer was not fast enough at the start, so he fell behind before finding the winning pace, and then he had a bit of incident from the lead 2 times. But it was still a surprisingly competitive and exciting championship. Well, Alex, we can do a hot swap and then you try to stay ahead of Devin with him having 40 horsepower extra. Would be a lovely battle, but yeah, let's see. Slightly wide. Is Devin getting stuck? Oh. That was not Devin, right? Yeah, no, that was the lapped car. Spinning right ahead of Devin. Ah, the traffic takes, the traffic gives. Devin slided off the apex there. Well, this is now on a clean track or like without traffic, this probably would start counting towards easy win. I still need to save a little bit of fuel. Traffic can still easily take 2 seconds in 1 lap. So this is far from easy. Watching the gap to Jesper, but it's a bit bugged. It was already on 6 seconds, but then jumped up. So much traffic ahead. It's gonna be fun. They are not going too slow, I think. They are quite on pace. How much time he lost by actually taking the proper corner. So he's letting me go, thank you. And I'm getting them all on the straight. Oof. I have the feeling that they want to battle among themselves rather than letting me through, which is not the best feeling to have. Okay, he's lifting. I barely flat out around the outside. And he's going off, okay. No unsafe rejoin, please. Where is he? Okay, there. Just left a little bit more space on the right side, or on the left side, just in case. That could have gone much worse with the traffic. Oh, Jesper caught up with Devin. Bad luck for Devin with the traffic, it seems. Big rear lock, unexpectedly. Oh, okay, the rear is a bit reluctant to do what it should. But 2 more laps. 400 kilometers, Oscar, crazy. Well, I've driven 1000 kilometers in one day, twice before. And I do have to say that after the drive, it does feel remarkably similar to what I feel like after a long race. Oh, Jesper is gonna get a nice run on Devin now. I just need to take it easy, not have silly slides and silly risks. WRC nice. How was it? Staying in second just to prevent rear locks. One more. Five hours in the woods. Well, that must have been quite a fun day overall. But well, still very nice that you joined. We were missing some faster drivers in the past few races, despite there being always good battles for the lead. I kind of want to watch that P2 versus P3 battle now. 1/10 gap. Is Jesper diving? I think they are side by side. Jesper dived. Now Devin has 3/10. They will be wheel to wheel into the chicane. Just felt the rear was a bit too much on the limit. Jesper having a switchback. No! Lost half a second. Ah, okay. Well, that's a win for us and for Rafa Racing Club. Well, Jesper, nice effort, I suppose.
Yeah, he killed me.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I saw you had way more grip than him. Kind of tried slowing down so I could see you guys in the mirror at least.
well, congrats on the win.
Ah, thank you. That was such a crazy race. I don't know why I suddenly gained that 3 seconds to Devin at the pit stops. I thought I'm gonna lose a bit because my first gear went to 150, so the launch of the garage was pretty poor.
Yeah, but you had great pace on the old tires.
I was
like
surprised.
I started overdriving
Yeah.
him too much when I didn't have to save anymore.
Yeah, like remember round 1? Well, you had the unfortunate DNF when that guy took you out after the blind crest, but at first round I did the same, but Devin changed the tires. But he had like almost a second per lap advantage on me, so I thought that it's gonna be similar today. But actually, somehow the tires were in much better shape.
Yep.
And the riverside was very like, well, same as this, like very little left hand or very little right hand turns. Well, the other way around, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
No, like,
So many mosquitoes.
yeah, I heard you're battling bugs.
I caught it, but I didn't kill it, and then it flew away.
Oh no. So you had several battles on and off track.
Yeah, sometimes, like into the braking zone, there was a mosquito, like once, and it was very, yeah, not easy. Like the eyes wanted to focus on what moved ahead of, like in front of your eyes.
Yes. Understandably so. No, I'm confused about left versus right-hand corners because, like, many years ago we were discussing it with a friend, and he was claiming that, like, when you go left, it's actually a right-hander because the right hand, like, does most of the work, as it pulls, like, over the top of the steering wheel. I stopped pressing the push to talk button, right? I said
Yeah.
the right hand does most of the job in the left turns because it goes like over the top of the steering wheel. So left turn is a right-hander, and I disagreed, but I'm still getting confused over it.
So where are we going sightseeing?
I'm out of fuel. I just parked. Ooh.
Oh,
I parked into the garage. Perfect.
you parked inside a Ram truck.
Yeah, I wanted to park next to my camping gear, but the floor was no longer existing.
I'm just going further sightseeing then. There's a toilet down here, I think, on the right.
I'm looking at your onboard. Yeah, there is a lot of off-roading here. You just need to stay on the asphalt.
I think we should race on this surface instead.
I'm always
then you fall through.
I'm always for that.
It's some rough surface, so.
Well,
where do I need to go? Yeah.
Straight?
Oh no.
No. Brake. Is this the actual track? No, it's not.
I think it is. If you go this over here, on the left behind the trees is the like
further
one with the big exit, and then there's a layout where you can go that way. All right, so we go this way. Now we are on the back straight. I should have done this in qualifying. I'm sure I would have got pole then.
Did you see what Devin did? Like he was gaining 3/10 on me, and then threw the pole away in the last corner.
No. Ouch.
The FFB is so crazy powerful in this car.
Yep. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Clutch. Let me get to the top here.
You can roll down through a bridge, reverse. Like there is a bridge. Like just reverse and then, well, I don't know what to say.
I'll do my reversing skills. I see if I go to my left, right?
Yeah, I need to
That's a bridge.
turn, yeah.
In the opposite
left.
direction.
And then, yeah, this one.
Like, I should definitely get the license for reversing. Oh, I died.
There was a road underneath the bridge.
There were?
Yeah, like in the replay I will check, like your rear came underneath the bridge. Well, you can see for yourself, but wait. No, it shoot you up. On my replay, it yeah, I thought there was another road beneath, but it like I'm gonna screenshot it and send to you. Not sure if you see the same thing. What an illusion. A good shot. That's a good one. For the Rafa social media websites.